It was an incredible meeting. I felt very honored to sit with him and to talk with him, and to again hear the level of importance that he places on sport. You know, I shared with him there's not very many leaders that place that kind of importance on sport, and we very much agreed that when it comes to sport, sport should remain neutral. And that's something that I believe we all love about sport, is watching athletes come together. And athletes don't see differences, because we see the fact that we've all had to walk a certain path to get onto the same playing field. So there's an automatic respect there. And that, I think, in today's world is really important to continue to promote. I think there's so many different levels at which we can do that. We have an incredible relationship and cooperation with the Chinese Olympic Committee. I am very fortunate to have great Chinese members on the IOC and Ms. Ling Wei on the executive board. And I think there's so many different things. One of the things I speak about a lot is one of the proudest moments for me coming back to Beijing was in 2022 for the Winter Olympic Games, and getting to walk back into the water cube, and it was curling. And so to see venues being used in a multi-purpose way, especially between a summer and winter sport, where I think a lot of people would sit and be like, how curling and swimming, how do you do that? How does that work? I think in that way, it's showing different levels of sustainability and a huge legacy. So there's so much that we can, as an entire movement, learn from what China's doing and how you're doing it in such a successful way. So I think, again, there's so much more that we can learn and that we can leverage off of, and the growth and the pace at which China is growing in different sectors, especially in technology. And I'm looking forward to the future with them to strengthen that for the Olympic movement and for sport. I shared with my IOC colleague, with Ms. Ling Wei, I just said, it felt like I was meeting with my older brother. Like, he was just so warm and so genuine when he spoke about sport. You could just see the passion. It was really, really wonderful to see him talk with such conviction about how sport can really help drive an economy, and it can help drive a community, and it can be that unifier. It was really an incredible experience.